Last week I made a video talking about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, very specifically the kind of Pokemon that you could find in it, and I rated every single one of them and kinda put them in a tier list. And to absolutely no one's surprise, I got roasted for my decisions. People were mad, and they kept asking me why I didn't put the funny looking Quagsire in S tier. Look, I'm sorry, okay, it's a derpier looking Quagsire, and I can see how that appeals to some people, but that does not mean it's an S tier design. But regardless, then I've decided to make another tier list where I will be rating different kinds of designs. I will be rating all the different gym leaders, all the different Elite Four, and all the different Pokemon champions that you can find in the games. And I suppose in the series as well, I don't know. I don't watch Pokemon. Originally, I planned to actually make this a Smasher Pass to sort of mix it up a bit, but that felt wrong. Doing a Smasher Pass for animals in Pokemon is one thing. Doing it for characters that are actually human and also some of them minors, yeah, no, no. So to play it safe, I'm just gonna put all these into a tier list. But just as a forewarning, I have played most of the games. I haven't played all of them, and I don't know all of these characters, so I am gonna be rating them mostly on design. First of all, in a chronological order, we got Brock. Brock is... yeah, what is Brock? Brock is iconic, isn't he? People have been questioning whether or not if he's offensively drawn for as long as I can remember. And you know, for that, he's sort of, is he S tier though? He is very good. I'm gonna give him an A tier because I respect his icon, but I'm also not as much of a Gen 1 nostalgia freak as a lot of other people are. And the same with Misty. She's fine. The tomboyish mermaid. You know what, it is one of those fights where I actually remember her fight just because it sort of sticks out in my mind. I remember her Starmie, and I remember that one being a big problem for me. So I'm gonna keep you an A tier. Oh, the lieutenant. I don't know about him. All the electricity gym leaders are usually A tier, or at least, but I don't know. I'm gonna give him B tier for now because I also think he's a weird character because I think he's one of the only characters that like reference the fact that there was a Pokemon war that happened at some point, like a world war, which is something that's never really explored in any of the other games, and I don't know, just a bit weird. Erica, she is very, for me she's very mid. The only thing I remember about her is her victory bell, and I don't think her design is necessarily that standoutish either. I think it's okay, and also she just doesn't really fit her element. She's supposed to be a grass type trainer, and I don't know, it doesn't really show that in her design in any way. Koga was cool. I'm gonna give him, you know what? I'm gonna give him A tier just because I thought he was such a clever design for like a poison Pokemon. He's pretty damn good. Some of these designs are quite good. Sabrina. I also opened a character sheet so I can see all their names now. But I don't remember much about her at all. I know she's a psychic trainer and she sort of has that meditation yoga outfit on. I'm just gonna say she's mid-town. Blaine, I have no thoughts on. I don't even remember him remotely, and I don't believe he's anyone's like favorite Pokemon gym trainer design. This girl, I don't remember her name, but I'm gonna put her in B tier because I like her. I think she's the daughter of this character, and she replaces her, or replaces him later on in some of the later games. But Giovanni and Blue, oh. In my opinion, Giovanni might be one of the only like actually intimidating looking villains, and I kind of like that. Oh, I can't do it. He has to go in A. He has like that Persiana, doesn't he? Like the big cat. I think that's what it's called. I don't know, it's just so cool. Blue, he's okay. He's B tier, he's okay. Now we get to the Elite Four though, and here we have Lorelei, Bruno, Agatha, and Lance. Ooh. Honestly, I don't know which one of these do I like the most. They don't really bring much thought out of me in these designs. And from that, I think I'll have to put Bruno, Agatha, and Lance in B tier and Lorelei in A tier. She's sort of the only one that I like because even though she's an ice type, she has red hair, but she's kind of like dressed like an accountant, kind of like the cold corporate lady vibe. And I kind of like that. Now we're moving on to the Johto region, and I don't know much. It's been a long time since I played those games. Falconer's pretty decent. He gets a B tier. I'm not really a fan of, what's this kid? This is Bugsy. He's sort of like any of the trainer kits that you meet. That's sort of like the only thing that they have is like a bug net. Kind of like a Boy Scout vibe. And I'm not really for it. I'm not that big a fan of it. Is that Misty? Or what's her name? No, not Misty. Whitney. Oh, it's Whitney. I hate Whitney. Is she the one with a milk tank? Yeah, she is that goddamn milk tank. That milk tank gave me so much trouble as a kid. I don't know why. I don't think I'm the only one. But I mean, she is a perfect example of mid-tier. I feel like every normal gym leader just tries to be as boring as possible. Oh, you're right. This guy's name is Morty. He's just kind of edgy. He's very, I don't know. I feel like Morty and Chuck are both mid-tier. I am not a fan of her steel. She's like a steel champion or steel gym leader. I don't like it. I find it very plain. This guy for an ice gym, I don't remember his name, is pretty cool. And I do also kind of like, what's her name? I think she's the dragon gym leader. She's definitely cooler than some of the later iterations, in my opinion. I know that there's a bunch of later dragon leaders where they're supposed to be like really cool, and I don't know, they just sort of become edgy and over-designed. I like her. A tier. And in terms of the Elite Four, the only two new ones are Will and Karen. I like Will because he just looks like a Persona 5 character. And I don't know, he fits the whole Mr. Mysterious vibe for Psychic class. So I like that. Karen is a little boring. She is kind of cool, but she just doesn't really scream like dark leader to me. Will, B tier, Karen, C tier. Actually, Karen, B tier. I kind of like it. Now, in terms of champion, I would actually like to put Red at maybe an A tier. I know Red is just, he's like the most boring character design. I don't know. I just have a specific memory with Red, the way that the build up and the fact that he's like the strongest of them all when you finally encounter him. I really love it. So he's going into A tier. It's a personal bias. Now for the Hoenn region. Okay. Roxanne, B tier because her name is Roxanne and she's a rock gym leader and I think that's funny. This guy, very... I have no opinion on him. This guy is just kind of an old man. And it's so weird because I was so sure he was going to be like a grass type. I actually, even when I looked at this tier list, I was like, oh, this is the grass type. He's not a grass type. He's an electric type trainer of all things. And for that, that's pretty terrible. That's that might be E tier. Fire Lady gets kind of, I don't know, maybe a C tier-ish. I'm apparently not really a fan of this generation's gym trainers. This guy's called Norman the normal trainer. He's so plain, it's kind of funny. I have to put him in B. I can't help it. He's called Norman the normal and he just stands in kind of like this pose and that's all he does. What's his Pokemon? His Pokemon are Slacking and Vigoroth. Okay, fair enough. You know what? I kind of like it. He's kind of like a sarcastic character. This, by the way, what's her name? Winona? Her design is so much better than it has any goddamn right to be. It's so cool. And I know this is like Omega Sapphire. What's her like in the... Oh, that's much worse. Oh, that's bad. That's so good, but that's so bad. Okay, you know what? I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. This is the reimagined. This is how, if they could go back and change it, this is how they would make it. It's good. And in my opinion, that might be our first S tier. I don't know. I just like it so much. Tate and Lisa are also very, very good because they're like the only duo gym trainer that you fight, I think, in the whole series. And that just makes them so memorable. A tier for them. Who's this guy? Why do I not remember? Is he from another? Am I looking at the wrong one? Oh no, he's an Emerald exclusive? Okay, I can't really be mad. I can't really be that mad. I think it's kind of cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and give him an A tier. He deserves it. And then the Elite Four. Whoa, what? I do not have any memory whatsoever of this guy. Are you real? I'm unsure. Wait, really? Really? This is a Ghost type trainer. Ooh, I kind of like it. This is like, this character, Glacia, I don't remember her, but she gives me kind of Marilyn Monroe vibes with the way she's designed, like so pale and clean. And I think it fits her icy vibes. Drake, I was never really a big fan of Drake. Neither him or the rapper. He is just kind of like a captain design, and that's all that's really... He doesn't really have much of a character on his own. He looks kind of like he's in One Piece or something. Sydney gets a D tier for being questionable. Phoebe gets a C tier because I don't really know what to do with her. I don't think her design really fits Ghost. It doesn't really scream Ghost. Glacia is an A tier on the brim of potentially being an S tier. And Drake is, I don't know, he's... I actually think he might be a D tier. For being the final guy, I don't know. Oh wait, is the Hoenn League? So that's this. Is that this one? Steven Stone. He kind of looks cool. He's the champion of the Hoenn region. And he's a steel type. Interesting. God, it's been a long time since I played those games. I'm probably still gonna put him in B tier though. Oh, maybe that's too harsh. I'm gonna put him in A tier. Okay, A tier. Now we're coming up to the Sinnoh region, which I would just want to let it out. I have a personal bias. I grew up loving Platinum as my favorite Pokemon game, and it probably still is. I'm not as sure about the character designs though, so I'm gonna try to see if I actually like them as much as I think. Because just from looking at Roark, I'm not that impressed. Roark probably gets like, I don't know. He gets a C tier, Midtown, but it's also because there's another trainer that's like, he's like a ground trainer. That's this guy, who's just so much cooler than him. Gardenia is kind of cool. She has like a showl, kind of has a little bit of a Robin Hood vibe. I don't know if she deserves more than C tier though. I'm gonna put him in the bottom of B tier. Maylene is just a scrappy fighting character, but she's also just like the first non-shirtless dude. All the other fighting guys have been just shirtless dudes so far, so hey, I gotta give credit. Crasher Wake. Thing is, I like Crasher Wake, but I can't not roast him if I'm planning to roast the guy in Scarlet and Violet later on. I'm gonna have to put him in D tier. You know what? He's visually interesting. C tier, sure. Fantina's cool. This guy's very cool. I don't know why I like him. He's just like kind of like a scowled up miner, and I really like it. Candace's name has been forever ruined by the internet, but I'm not gonna hold that against her. But she's still just a kind of a mid tier, and I kind of like Vulcan. Vulcan is kind of edgy, but I kind of like that about him. Now the Sinnoh, now the Sinnoh Elite Four, really not the strongest. Now that I look, oh no, that's bad. Oh really, Aaron? God, you're boring. Aaron is a D tier. I mean, just look at the guy. Bertha's also a D tier. I know that she looks okay, but she's an Elite Four. She's supposed to have some sort of standard, but she's literally just an old lady. Flint! Flint, no! Flint is a disaster. Flint is like, I feel like someone just saw like clown hair and just thought, you know what, that could fit for like that could really be a good Fire Elite Four character design. I don't like him. What even is those pants? He is the first yikes. He's going in the yikes category. And Lucian is also so like unforgivably boring. I don't know. I don't like him. Yeah, you know what? Aaron E, Bertha D, Flint F, Lucian D. I don't like him. Now, however, Cynthia is like, I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. I think that's a very popular opinion to say that Cynthia might be the goddamn coolest champion in all of Pokemon. Like the best Pokemon champion. Her fight, excellent. Her music, excellent. Her Pokemon roster, excellent. Her character design, excellent. God, she's an S tier all the way. S tier for Cynthia. I think not much of a surprise to anyone. Oh boy, though, we're only like halfway through, if even. This is gonna be a longer one. Now these guys, I kind of have to awkwardly admit that I had a crush on them when I was younger, especially the green hair dude. So for me, he's going into B. A tier. Lenora's also cool. I like Lenora's design. It's great. Not as big of a fan. Actually, I'm still gonna give him B tier because he's pretty damn good. What's her name? Is it Elessa? She is absolutely S tier. And she only gets better in the second version of the game with like the big jacket. And the black hair. I love it. It's such a good design. I have no opinion on Clay. I guess he's Midtown. I don't really have much opinion on Skyla either, but I kind of like her, so I'm gonna put her in B. Bryson's okay. I don't like Drake. Whatever that guy has got going on with his beard isn't human. He's Midtown. Now the Elite Four, though, look different. See, there's a significant jump from Sinnoh to Unova. These guys look so much better. Although I don't know exactly. I don't know what is she wearing. I'm gonna put Chantal in C tier, Marshall in B tier. Oh, or maybe. Actually, I'm gonna put Marshall in A tier. I kind of like his design. And I know that this is Pokemon Sun version of Grimsley. He's okay though, he'll get a C tier. Caitlyn. Caitlyn looks so cool. Like that hair and everything and how like large her figure is, it just makes her such an intimidating design to go up against. I'm gonna put her in A. She's a very good design. Now, however, we're getting into a little bit of a problem because now we're getting to the Kalos region, the one that I haven't played. I haven't played X and Y because I didn't have a Nintendo 3DS, and by the time that Sun and Moon came out, I just sort of jumped directly to playing that. I didn't go back and play this one. I know it takes place in France, but that's pretty much it. Viola's character design though seems okay for first boss. It's not bad. I'm gonna probably give it a B tier. What is with that guy's hair? Grant? Oh, he's a rock climber and he sort of has like, oh, maybe, maybe that's not that bad. Maybe that's kind of cool. You know what? It's innovative when it comes to rock design. So I'm gonna keep it in B tier, sure. This one I think is a fighting character. She's okay, but I'm gonna give her C tier. Ramos is an old guy with a big pair of scissors, and that is better when it comes to like grass designs in terms of what we've seen before. I'm probably gonna put him here and then move this guy down because I think he's only okay. Now Clement feels like the sort of electric type trainer character that everyone's been just waiting to see for ages, just because it's like, or everyone's been expecting it because it's like, oh, electric type, you're gonna make some sort of computery nerd kinda, and I feel like Clement was finally the one. Such a huge jump down from the Laser in the previous gen, but it's not terrible. It's not a terrible design. I kind of like it. I'm gonna put it in B. It stands out, at least, is what I can say. Now, Valerie is the first fairy type champion, or fairy type gym leader. And I can't help it. I think they did so well with it. Kind of like the Lolita dress in a way, I think, if I remember right. Yeah, she has the big boots on and she's kind of like, oh, I don't know. It just fits so well. And then the giant basic wings she has, so cool looking. So yeah, she definitely belongs in A tier. Also, this guy, I can't. He really doesn't belong there. He does not belong in A tier. But you know what? Maybe it's Valerie, but Valerie's the problem. Maybe she's actually S tier. I'm gonna keep her there for now. I will leave the option open to change it later. But I think she's gonna remain in S tier for now. Oh, Olympia. Oh, she's also incredibly cool. For psychic gym trainer, so much cool. Why couldn't she be the freaking Elite Four psychic last time? Definitely A tier, definitely A tier. Wolfreak is also kind of cool. You know, for an ice character, he kind of makes sense that he has sort of this captain-y look about him. I don't know what the wife beater and then the jacket on top as a cape, how that works for him. Tough as an iceberg, hot as a furnace. I don't know about that, but I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, and I'm gonna give him maybe I'm okay. You know, I'm gonna give him an A. He's the best ice character I've seen so far. Now the Kalos Elite Four. These guys are also kind of cool. Malva. Oh, damn. Okay, not so damn, but still. I feel like Malva is such a creative design for a fire leader. I don't know, I just really like the fashion she's got going on. I'm gonna give her an A tier. Seabolt, I don't know, maybe a B tier. I think he's okay. Wickstrom is a little on the nose. Is a little on the nose for a steel character. I get what they were going for. Just, I don't know. Should I give him points for standing out or detract points for being too on the nose? I want to give him a C tier. Just put him in C. Right in the middle. And then Drasna is okay. Put her in B tier. Also, I completely forgot to rate the freaking champion of that. Oh, I think Alder as a character design for like the champion is kind of okay-ish. Probably a B tier. Iris, I don't know. I think I don't know how popular Iris as a character was, but I really liked it. I liked that in Black and White 1, she was like one of your friends, kinda. Well, she's not your friend. She's kind of like a Brock situation. She's like a gym leader that ends up becoming your friend, and then I don't know. I like it. Not many might like it, but I like it. Iris is A tier, and Diantha. Considering the fact that it's the Kalos region is like French, it feels like very fashion-based design. I like Diantha. Diantha also gets A tier. Okay, we're slowly getting there. We just have 3 gens left. Okay. Now we're at Alola though, and this one's a little difficult because they only have like Kahunas, right? And I actually didn't finish Sun and Moon, so I don't know if they even have like an Elite Four equivalent. But just in terms of design, Hala is okay. He's B tier, I'd say. Olivia, I am in love with. I don't know why. I think her character design is just great. All her jewelry is like rocks, and she's a rock leader, I think. And I don't know, I really like it. Not enough for S tier, but I like it a lot. This guy, mid, don't remember him. And I have to give this character an A tier as well. I just think it's so cute. It's such a cute design for like the big eyebrows and everything. You can see it's like a stern ground element character, even though they're so tiny. I don't know. I find the contrast very neat, and I like it. Apparently, there's also characters called Acerola and Kahili, and they're apparently part of the Elite Four. So Acerola is Ghost and Kahili is Flying. Oh. Okay, not half bad. Acerola gets a B, Kahili gets an A, definitely. I like that design. It's like quite immediately standout-ish and recognizable. Wait, there's also different ones in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? Mullane? Who is that? Who are you? I don't know. He's a steel type trainer? I'm gonna give him, I don't know, a C? Oh. Okay, so I've also just found out that they're... Yeah, I didn't play Sword and Shield either. This isn't starting to look good on me. But yeah, there's no Elite Four in Galar. Okay. That makes it easy for me. I also forgot these characters because I forgot that there was a clickable thing so you could see the black and white 2 exclusives. I thought Roxy was she's the poison boss. And she's kind of like a punk rocker. For that, I think it's okay-ish. I'm still got... Okay, I'm gonna give him a B tier, And then Marlon, isn't that his name? Marlon is okay. This sort of makes it look like he has a terrible like pubis tan line for some reason instead of it being his skin color. I really hope no, that better be a part of the clothing and not a tan line, but it kind of looks like it is. Oh no, I'm scared. Oh, I actually also, oh yeah, oh no, it is his skin color. Oh, that sucks. He's just really tan. Okay, you know what? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It does like the manga Gyaro thing where it's like, oh, it's a person of color. Oh no, it's just someone with an incredibly, somehow not cancerously deep tan. I'm gonna give that one a D tier. I don't like Marlon. But yeah, okay, now we have the Galar region. This guy, I remember seeing this guy and kind of like, I don't know, having a crush on him? I mean, have you seen him? Like, have you seen him? This man, the fighting farmer, he is a himbo all the way through. He's got himbo energy. But he also just seems so sweet and innocent. He has like cute little boots on, and I like it. A tier, absolutely A tier. Now, Nessa, god damn it, Nessa. Oh, frick. Everyone freaking loves Nessa for some reason. I think she's pretty cool. I like her design, and I get her name is like a play on the Loch Ness monster, which, to be honest, that is pretty cool. She seems like an Olympics kind of character, and I even like her stupid little glove thing. Also, I kind of forgot that there are these trial captains. I think her design is pretty damn good. It's cute. I like it. It stands out. Whereas these two are kind of mid. This guy's also cool though. I'm putting him in B. You are a child, and I find it weird. Amina for being like a fairy captain, I think. I don't know. She's okay. I'm gonna put her in B tier. Oh yeah, Nessa, I forgot. Sure, I'll give Nessa an A tier, okay. But moving on, we got Kabu. I don't know much about this character, but he also seems kind of over-designed and a little bit boring. I know he's like, oh, I can see. I know he's like supposed to be a cool boxer and all. I don't know why. It just doesn't really work for me that well. Still okay though. I'll give it a C tier. Oh, Bia, fighting type. She kind of looks like the other guy. God damn, that is one. Actually, that's almost a ridiculously skin tight suit. I'll let it pass, and I kind of like her like orangey and black color palette. So I'm gonna put her in B tier. Now, what the heck is this kid? Oh, Alistair looks kind of cool. And he's a ghost type? Yeah, he's a ghost type. I kind of like it. I don't know what's with like the sporty looks of everyone in Sword and Shield, but it's okay. I'm guessing that's just sort of a theme. Never mind. Alistair's cool. I'm giving him A tier. The old lady is okay. This character, however, is quite mid. Gordy is a rock type badge. And what? What am I looking at? Who are you? Why is this guy so confident? I don't get it. To be honest, looking at your design, there are several things that I find weird about it, and I don't think it screams rock much at all. This guy goes I have to put this guy in E tier. I don't know what's wrong with him. Ooh, now these characters I do recognize. I do recognize these. Let's wait for that though. Ice. Okay, Melanie. Whoa, is that your hair? Good God. Do I actually mind much? I don't think so. I might give this one an A tier as well. I don't know, I like it. But yeah, then there's these two. Marnie is cool. I love Marnie's design is just great. I am not a fan of Piers though. Piers has a body type that, I don't know. I get like being nimble and skinny and all, that's overkill. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. It gives me some bad memories. If it were not for that, their design would be really cool, but I'm gonna put him in D for now. And Raihan, I don't even... You're like the champion of everyone, and I don't even know... What are you wearing? It's like a weird kind of cap thing. I get that there's all supposed to have like sort of a sporty look. I've gotten that far at this point, but I'm not sure I'm that big of a fan of it. I'm just gonna put it in C tier probably. And he's the only champion that actually gets to be put physically on the list. So this is what the tier list looks like as of right now. I just sort of merged the bottom parts, but otherwise I haven't changed really anything. This is my opinion so far. We still have the last one to go, but I can't put that one physically into the list, so I'm just going to be ranking that one differently and then just sort of putting them on the side, maybe over here somewhere. Because I've seen some of the designs, and I have some opinions. Catty is a bug type, that's right. I don't know why she's a bug type. I think many things when I think bug type, but Baker isn't exactly one of them. But I don't know if oh great, this Wikipedia hasn't been filled out at all. But it's unique. It's a unique design, and they have sort of like weaved in the spidery parts several places. I don't think it's quite enough to really show off that bugness, but I'm gonna put them in B for now. Brashes, very edgy, but we haven't really had like an edgy grass type trainer. So maybe I kind of like his Indiana Jones thorn whip vibe he's got going. I'm also gonna put him in B tier for now. Iono, is that her name? I love Iono. Oh wait, no. She's a streamer and influencer with a live stream called Iono Zone. Her partner is Bellybolt. I mean, she does look it. Oh, is that Magnemite? Oh, that's really... You know what? Even if she is that, even if she is an influencer-based character, and she definitely does look like something that could absolutely be a VTuber, the design is cool. The freaking Magnemite, like, bolts down here, and the Magnemites and stuff in her hair to the oversized. I love it. I love the design. Another S tier. Sorry. Electric type just pulls through. Kofu's the other guy I wanted to talk about. Because, oh man. What is this guy's face? I mean, at least Crasher Wake had like the whole the WWE vibe. Like at least he was a wrestler or something, and he had the mask and that for a reason. This guy just has a disfigured face, and I don't know why. I think I'm gonna have to put that one in D tier. Sorry. Larry, also someone I don't know if I can be very mad about. Oh, he's also an Elite Four member who has a flying. Okay, I don't know about that part specifically. He just has a cloudy tie. Larry constantly works overtime as a salaryman and is often completely drained of energy as a result. He also appears to suffer from lack of self-esteem, stating that his Pokemon don't stand out too much and that he compares himself similarly to them. I like him for the same reason that I like Norman the normal guy, but we're gonna put him in A tier just because he leans even more into it, like he's the salaryman, and I don't know, I find it funny. Rhyme? I'm not sure. She's a ghost leader, which is very odd to me. Just because she doesn't really scream ghost all that much, but I don't know. Maybe her fight is really cool. Again, it will probably change my mind about a lot of these if I could actually see what their fight was like. But I did say I was sort of going into this tier list kind of blinded. It's okay though. I'll give it a B. Tulip as a psychic type. I don't actually know as much as a psychic type. I think it would fit better if it's a fairy type. But yeah, I for some reason, or well, because psychic is pink, I feel like just anything pink is associated with psychic. A little bit on the weaker side, but it's not too bad. I'm gonna put her in C. I know, by the way, that compared to like the very first ones, she's obviously a better design, but in comparison to all the other designs that are that they're making at the moment, she definitely feels more like a C tier. And then, oh, Grusha, is that her name? Do you ever just look at a character design and you're like, yeah, everyone's gonna simp over this one? And that's definitely the kind of vibe I'm getting from this girl. Kind of like a shy, but also cool looking lady who I think she snowboards, doesn't she? Grusha is a cool-headed person most of the time. Wait! Oh! Oh, I'm so sorry for misgendering you, Grusha! Oh yeah, but if that's the case, I mean, if Grusha's a guy, Grusha's gonna straight up end up getting the Venti treatment from Genshin Impact. I'm so sorry, Grusha, you're gonna be simped over so much. Still, I love the design just in general. It's very neat and I think it fits very well for ice. Plus, I don't really mind some more androgyny in Pokemon. I'm gonna put them in S tier for now. And now on to the Elite Four, because they brought them back from Paldea. Wait a minute. Oh, please. Hold on. Oh, absolutely. Yes. Hell yes. Are you kidding me? Rika is S tier. We straight up have the most butch tomboy lesbian in Pokemon now. S tier. I don't care that her roster of Pokemon seems sort of lame. Her design, I'm all for it. Rika is literally the best. Oh, Poppy's also so cute. Hold on. They have literally pictures of none of these on the Wikipedia. But I also think Poppy's cute, like the big freaking key and everything. And I think it's like a cool contrast that it's like the Elite Four, but it's a child and they're a steel type trainer. Poppy's definitely A tier. Larry we've already rated, and Hassel. Who's Hassel? I don't know. I'm getting kind of young, like, I don't know, young academy principal vibes from him. B tier. C tier, actually. In terms of his position as Elite Four, he's okay. Now we're gonna rate the champions, and I forgot to rate these two as well. Leon, Mustard, and Peony. Who is that? Oh, former champion. Oh, and Leon. Weird. I don't know if I like it. C tier, B tier. I think D tier. I don't know, the whole crown, the whole crown get up with like the crown being under your cap and the sports outfit. I don't know. I'm not a fan. I don't like it. But in Paldea League, we have these two. I think this one is actually a rival throughout most of the thing. She does look very cool though. Gonna put her in a solid A tier. And then Geeta is the chairwoman of the league in Paldea. Ooh. Her hair looks very bizarre. In game, it looks very bizarre. I've seen like footage of it, the 3D. Her model looks very weird, but on the sprite, she looks great. Her design looks great. I love the streaks of yellow and the sort of yellow, blue, black combo. I really like it. A tier. But there we go, people. After a whole goddamn near 2 hours, I'm finally done with making this horrible tier list. That was much harder and took longer than I expected. I feel like if I went back now and sorted through a lot of these, I would probably put a lot of the older designs further down and a lot of the newer ones at the top, because regardless, I do think that their design game has actually gotten better. At least gym leaders, at least designing gym leaders, I feel like it's improved. And instead of just being like a person who's colored whatever element that they're representing, they're also given like their own character and stuff, and it's shown through the design a lot more, and I really like that. But anyways, peeps, thank you for watching me do this for 2 hours straight. I'll leave a link down in the description below so you can make your own tier list if you'd like. Also, please do let me know what you thought about my opinions down in the comments below. What kind of takes were really bad, which kind of takes were maybe kind of good. I don't know. I haven't the slightest clue because I'm not that much into the Pokemon community, which is kind of scary. But yeah, other than that, genuinely thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.